Last night, an unusual opportunity knocked on my door. Naturally, I was a little suspicious, but my visitor said the job was too sensitive to go through the usual channels. He claimed that an old contact of mine told him where to find me. I was about to ask him who our mutual friend was when he managed to distract me. The job is to break into Shoalsgate Station, headquarters of the City Watch, and quietly frame a certain Lieutenant Hagen for robbing the evidence vault. Hagen is Sheriff Truart's #2 man, and has no doubt made life difficult for someone he shouldn't have. My unusually resourceful employer has given me all the information I need to pull this off, including a very detailed map of the building. All I have to do is choose a way in, plan my route, and get back out, without alerting the bulls. I realize that breaking into Shoalsgate is like looking down a burrick's mouth with a lit match, but it would pay me enough to lay low for a while, and it doesn't hurt to be giving the police some dirty laundry to deal with either. Besides, with my luck, if I don't take this job, I could end up in there anyway.
Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Let's Play Thief 2 The Metal Age with FrozenFoxy. Today we're going to be doing Framed, which has some wonderful objectives that I'm sure some of you are going to like, because there's actually been a lot of requests for what some of these objectives are about. Anyways, our first objective is the mechanists have installed an alarm mechanism in Shoalgate Station that can be triggered by either mechanical eyes or the guards. Don't let them set off the alarm. Number 2, the frame won't stick if the City Watch suspects you were involved. Don't knock out or kill anyone. That's the goal I'm talking about, because I have gotten some requests for not knocking out or killing anyone whatsoever to quote-unquote be a real thief or whatever. This is the mission for those people who keep on requesting that. Number 3, go to Lieutenant Hagen's office and grab a personal item of his to be used for framing him. Number 4, drop the personal item in the vault on the 3rd floor. Number 5, steal the strongbox from the vault and leave it in Lieutenant Hagen's office. And finally, leave Shoalsgate Station. So as you can see, we do not actually have any sort of loot goal to do for this mission, but I'm still going to try to steal everything anyway. So we'll see how that works out. First off, we're going to grab this tip as usual. If there's ever any tips, I'm going to be buying it. Let's see here. I'm going to take these rope arrows because they could be nice. I'm going to take all these water arrows because putting out lights is going to be a necessity, considering I can't put out the guards themselves. Let's see here. I will go ahead and take all of these moss arrows. I will take a scouting orb, and with what's left, I will take broadhead arrows. And we are good to go, so let's do this. Now immediately I am going to do a quick save here, and the reason for that is I am going to try and show you all a nice little secret thing here. There's kind of a light right there, but if you can throw kind of next to that light, then you can manage to see the dancing zombies! Yes, they dance, they love life, they're out in the night air, enjoying themselves. Awesome. So this is one of the few Easter eggs in this game, which is mildly enjoyable to watch. After a while, these guys will actually stop dancing, much like the blooper reel zombies in the original Thief Gold, or Thief the Dark Project, if you will. Thief the Dark Project, of course, did not have the blooper reel in it, only Thief Gold did, but there was dancing zombies, and this is more or less a reference to that. This is also some of the very few zombies in this game. I think in total there might be, wow, maybe 5 or so. There's very few zombies in this second installment of Thief, which is kind of disappointing. I could be wrong. There might be more zombies that I just don't remember, but from what I recall at the moment, there's about 5. There could be more. I could be totally wrong on this. Anyways, enough of the dancing zombies. Let's get back to it. I don't care about that scouting orb. It can stay over there. We are also going to meet up for the first time with these things. We met up with them on the last level, but they weren't active at the time. I have just gone ahead and did another quick save because I'm going to show you what these things do. So basically that eye back there will eventually see me, get pissed off, and those will kill me. Awesome deal. So as you can see, the eye back there is basically a camera, and it's got the nice little green thing on the side to warn you when it actually sees you. And those things down below are basically little cannon faces, which will shoot exploding cannonballs. Awesome deal. We will try to avoid those as much as possible. As long as you're across the street over here, they don't seem to really notice you that much. But let's go ahead and start looking around for some gear, shall we? Because we are going to need to find as much as possible to get this mission going. It is not going to be an easy mission at all. I would say this is probably up there in one of the harder missions of Thief 2, just because you have to avoid the guards rather than take them out. I believe on the normal setting you can take out 5 guards, but even on the normal setting you have to take out a limited number of guards, which can make this a very difficult mission to do. Let's go rob this bar blind. I'll take that.
My favorite year.
Mine too, Garrett. Mine too. It's the kind I can sell, but I don't have to drink it. I, for those of you who don't know, am not a fan of alcohol. I like that sparkling cider stuff. That's kind of good. But alcohol, not my thing. I totally avoid that. And this is probably ye medieval wireless Wi-Fi, possibly infrared. I remember hearing about this thing where you had to point a couple of infrared cameras towards each other on the top of buildings so that you could connect a wireless network across from one building to the other. So that kind of reminds me of that, to be honest. I don't really think they use that much anymore. So here's where we need to go if we're going to get inside of this place. I'm going to go ahead and check over here anyway. Nice little thermometer. And something to burn you alive if you're not feeling well today. Say you just don't want to live anymore. It's a perfect place to be. On the other hand, I'm Garrett. We want to live and we want to rob this place because it will be funny robbing the people who want to put us in jail, right? Alright. So, I always seem to manage to get myself lost in here for whatever reason, so I'm going to actually use my map a little bit. Because the map for this mission is amazing to get in here. You can actually see where in these pipes that I actually am. And usually I get to right here, and then I turn around and come back, which is silly. We're going to try not doing that this time around. Hopefully I won't be a derp. I promise nothing, though. Into the drain we go. I need some air. Running out. Alright, feeling good again. Let's do this. Uh-oh, getting a little stuck there. And there. Okay, it's fine. So this is where I normally get myself screwed over and I end up going into that tunnel. I believe I need to go into this tunnel, if I'm correct. If I'm not, then we're going to end up in exactly the wrong place. But my map will show me, hey, I'm in the right place. This is possibly the first time I have ever gone the proper way, which is interesting. Alright. Got some nice rats in here. Luckily, rats are not spiders. Spiders are definitely much worse than rats, especially since spiders can actually hurt you. Rats, on the other hand, not so much. Now that we're sort of kind of inside, I'm going to go ahead, pick these up, and go ahead and read our note that we got. A tip. A control panel in the front desk can not only open the main gates, but also disable the alarm mechanism. Shoal's Gate is loaded with hidden entrances and secret levers. Don't hesitate to go through people's garbage. You never know what you might find. Good information. We'll drop that in here so hopefully no one will ever find it. The ink will kind of fade in the water and slowly it will become nothing and no one will realize that we came in here. Oh, they'll probably find it and they'll realize eventually. Oh well. We'll do our best not to be figured out. Now we have one of our first secret levers here. Definitely look very closely in this level because you're going to find lots and lots of secrets. Very important. Wow, that was an easy door to unlock. Let's see where we are right now. So we are heading over towards either the first floor or the laboratory morgue area. I am not going to go to the first floor just now. I would like to investigate down here and be able to find everything possible. Let's head into the laboratory. Maybe they've got some potions for us or something. That is definitely not a potion. Looks like a little Bunsen burner or something. That, on the other hand, I don't quite know what that's supposed to be. That might be like a really strange container for a chemistry set. I've never really seen a metal one like that, but it's got like temperature gauges on it, so I suppose you can measure things a lot better than with a Bunsen burner under something. But I don't know what that's supposed to be. It almost looks like a mind control device, but I doubt it. Morgue. Why is there blood on the floor in the morgue? And why do they have a skeleton in here? I mean, seriously, why would they keep him that long? You don't really need to investigate more than, you know, maybe a day or two, and then you can bury him? This is how you get ghosts, people. Just like if you put sugar on the floor, this is how you get ants. Come on, buddy. Jeez. I'll take that.
He won't need that anymore.
No, he probably won't. He's got lots of nasty blood coming out of him. Let's see what this is all about. Coroner's report. Identification unknown. Location: body discovered in sewage tunnel. Cause of death: pagan worship. Really? I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe he was the first guy that got sent in here before me, and he didn't do a good job of figuring out where to go, and he just drowned. I don't think it's pagan worship at all. Those would be kind of frightening to be inside, so we're just going to avoid that. Sounds fine to me. Alright, now we're going to head back to those jail cells that were on the map. Let's see what we can find over there. The basement area is pretty clear of anything to attack you, so you can pretty easily squirm your way around here without worry. And whistling. I have ordered that murderer Schmidt be left in solitary to rot, and that no one venture near him. I want him to suffer as much as his victims did. Lieutenant Hagen. Well, Hagen sounds like a bastard. It's like, oh, no one gets any free cards out of this jail whatsoever. Everyone's got to get screwed for whatever they did. Opens that door. What does that open? That over there. Why is there flies? Why does it look like a zombie pit over there? And that seems to be opening something on the inside. So I guess someone controls this to make sure that the prisoners don't escape or something like
You
that.
guys can't treat me like this. I'm a veteran.
Yeah, I bet that's where you learn to pickpocket so well.
When I got back, my family was gone. I had no money to live.
Sure. Tell it to the sheriff. He's got a real soft spot for war heroes.
Okay. Interrogation. Let's see if we can get in here. Not happening. Well, alright then. We'll just leave that interrogation going. Stupid flies. And you might hear that thing. Sadly, this thing is not a zombie, it's more of an apparition. It doesn't do anything, it just kind of walks through you. It also has a following of rats, so I'm thinking it might be related to the Pied Piper. What's up, dude? Or lady? Are you a lady or a dude? I can't tell. I kind of wonder if that that ghost hammer that's walking around here, Hammer Haunt, is that skeleton that's in the morgue.
I like the dark. Dark but dark business. That business in the city.
Okay, so that's an insane thief. He likes the dark.
There's no law in the city anymore. No justice. Just the strong abusing the weak. Shame on us. We let our fair city down. She's ruined and we're doomed.
I don't know about that. I'm still around and getting gold and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's ruined yet. What's up, dude? Your shirt looks a little messy there. Where'd you get that thing anyway? I mean, I don't want one, but
Where everything's roofs, street, all the air is full of floaty garbage. Can't see a single bit of grass to stand on.
the air is filled with floaty garbage and you can't see grass to stand on. I know where you got that. You got that from the dirty pagans, because you're one of them.
Life stinks and then you die. Then life goes on without you. I'll never get out of this stinking hole. But why would I want to? Life's no good anymore for an old codger.
You know, I totally agree. Life sucks dead rats and then you die. Of course, I suppose that hammer walking around could be that guy. Sup, dude? You certainly more look like a dude than the first guy that I thought was a dude. And the hammer could be that guy too, I just don't know. Hello?
Oh, yeah. He's gone.
And so they say to me, "Let us out! Let us out! We're all going to die in here!" And I say to them, "Tisk, tisk, tisk, what a pity." Don't they know I'm doing them a favor? I'm releasing them from the pain of living. And again, he says to me, "Be silent," and begins to weep. And so I ease his suffering and say, "Poor pathetic man, you need not wallow. For the next sound you hear will be the thump of your severed cranium hitting the floor. And he screams, "Ah!" And then,
Wow.
blessed silence.
Okay. He is certainly crazy. He sounds a bit like the voice actor that did the haunt in the first game when we went to the cathedral with the eye. Probably is, and this guy sounds a little bit like that the voice of the imp from what was that, Hercules? I think it was from Hercules. I can't remember what his voice actor's name is. I should know this, but right off the top of my head, I do not know it right now, so oh well.